Hello everyone, I'm Cloud and welcome to Anime no Mi. In today's video, we're going to talk about the origin of the devil's fruits in the anime One Piece. After all, these are the fruits that originate the greatest powers of the series. However, what was the first devil fruit existing in the One Piece world? What references did the author use in the creation of the fruits? So I'm already counting on you to leave your like in the video to help the channel. I also hope you can subscribe if you're new here. Now let's go to the video. Guys, it is said that the devil's fruits are the fruits of the ocean demon, and that the secret of their power is hidden in the Grand Line. Because of their rarity, especially outside the Grand Line, countless rumors have been created around them. This makes it difficult to say what is and is not true about them, and ordinary people know little about them. As we know, they are mysterious and special fruits spread all over the world, known to grant their consumers superhuman powers, but make it impossible for the user to swim. It makes an application of the elements in the bloodline, thus empowering the person who eats it. There are several fruits with many variations of different powers, from the simple ones to those capable of mass destruction. They are divided into three categories: Paramecia, Logia and Zoan. The Paramecia fruit is the most common of the three. It grants its users superhuman powers that don't involve animals or elemental transformations. Powers like generating shock waves or turning people touched into targets that attract objects. Paramecia-type fruits can alter the user's body characteristics, such as granting a rubber physique or a blade body. Also, some Paramecia fruits allow the user to modify the people, objects, and environment around them, such as making things levitate or turning people into toys. In addition, there are some users who can generate and manipulate substances such as wax and poison. The Logia being the rarest and most powerful fruit, it allows its users to create, control and transform their body into a natural element such as ice, mud, smoke, fire or darkness. Elemental transformation effectively makes the user intangible, in addition to allowing the user to remain in control of their body, even when it is broken into pieces. They also gain all abilities related to this element. Someone with sand powers can absorb moisture from around them, and with lightning powers, the user can travel through conductive objects. And lastly, the Zoan. Zoan users gain the ability to transform into an animal, as well as a hybrid form between the animal and their own species. A recent scientific discovery allows Zoan fruits to be integrated into inanimate objects, giving them life and granting them the usual transformations of a Zoan. Zoan fruits have several subclassifications. Zoan ancestral Zoan fruits that allow the user to transform into an extinct species, such as a dinosaur. Zoan ancestors are rare and appear to be stronger than normal Zoan. Mythical Zoan fruits that allow the user to transform into mythological creatures such as a dragon or a phoenix. The Zoan fruits of mythical animals tend to have special powers. The mythical Zoan are the rarest type, even rarer than the Logia. And lastly, the artificial Zoan, artificially created Zoan fruits, which provide the user with a permanent animal trait, although in very rare cases the user is able to control the transformation. Artificial Zoan fruits have a success rate of only 10%, while the other 90%, in addition to not gaining any animal traits, lose the ability to swim and are unable to express negative emotions, remaining permanently in a state of smile. There are over 100 different devil fruits in the world, but there is only one of each type, and all the fruits are known to have an incredibly bad taste and to make the consumer permanently lose their ability to swim. All fruits have different shapes and colors, although all seen so far have swirl marks or patterns. The only known exceptions are artificial devil fruit, which have ring patterns. Only one bite is needed for the user to gain the power of the fruit, after which it becomes just a simple, useless, bad-tasting fruit. Despite this, almost everyone who consumed it ate it whole, apparently unaware of this fact. In addition, the consumer gains the powers and disadvantages immediately after the fruit is swallowed, without having to wait for it to be digested. People outside the Grand Line consider these fruits a legend, even more so when it comes to rare fruits, such as Logia, as it is very rare to see any bearer of this fruit outside the Grand Line. On the Grand Line, it's common to see users of these fruits, as we've seen several of Luffy's enemies and friends own these fruits, which indicates that the fruits originated in the Grand Line. One possible place where the fruits originated is in the Great Realm, a realm said to be huge, prosperous and powerful, its true name a mystery, as the Gorosei ordered Clover to be stopped from speaking before he could say his name. It was probably an enemy of the 20 Kingdoms, which is now the Sekai Sifu, as implied by Professor Clover, and was apparently totally destroyed by them over 800 years ago at the end of the Lost Century. This period became known as the Lost Century because there is nothing else that recognizes anything that happened in it, apart from the poneglyphs written in a language that few can read. However, this causes a problem with the known histories of the world, as it is not possible to make a connection due to this lost period, although many seem to know that there is a gap in the historical record. The true history of the world apparently contains secrets so dangerous that those who know them, including pirates, are very reluctant to talk about them. Roger's pirates and Edward Newgate did not not reveal to the public what is hidden in Laugh Tale, and Kazuki Oden did not reveal to his followers the true story because he considered it a burden. Silvers Rayleigh offered to tell Nico Robin the real story, but warned her that, as she was at the time, she wouldn't be able to do anything about it. As we know, the Great Realm was feared for containing 3 extremely dangerous combat items of mass destruction, each taking on a different form. They are known as Pluton, Poseidon and Uranus, each named after a deity for their divine powers. Combat items are not only objects, but also living beings. Pluton is an ancient ship capable of causing massive damage and destruction. It was built on Water 7 sometime during the Lost Century, and the shipbuilders kept the blueprints as a safety measure. Poseidon is a mermaid princess who lived in the Lost Century, who had the power to speak to the kings of the seas, huge sea creatures capable of causing massive destruction. That power currently rests with Princess Shirahoshi, who inherited the title of Poseidon. Uranus is currently not known about, but given the nature of Poseidon and Pluton, we know that Uranus has great destructive power. What if these combat items weren't the real reason the Navy feared them? What if the real reason they fear them is that the fruits have sprung up in the Great Kingdom? Possibly in the Great Kingdom they discovered a way to create or cultivate the fruits, thus creating several powerful and rare fruits, and rumors about these mysterious fruits that gave power to those who ate them spread throughout the Grand Line until reaching the 20 kingdoms, and afraid of this kingdom trying to dominate the world with soldiers carrying these fruits, they decided to unite to destroy them completely and manage to acquire this power. To prevent them from having full control over these dangerous fruits, the 20 kingdoms decided to attack and completely destroy this kingdom, erasing it from history so that the whole world would not know where the fruits originated, even erasing the history about the people which bear the initial D, being considered all people with that last name a devil, as well as the fruits, hunting even people with that last name to take their life. And after the destruction of the kingdom, the fruits spread around the world. The Sekai Sifu, that at the time were the 20 kingdoms afraid of another kingdom wanting to dominate the world, invented a lie in which there was a demon in the fruit, thus nicknamed Fruit of the Devil, doing this to make people not eat this fruit, so they would have total power over the world. But as we can see, that's not exactly what happened, as the fruit spread throughout the entire Grand Line. And now the Navy seeks to prevent the pirates from finding the One Piece, where the true story about the Great Kingdom and the secrets of the Devil's Fruit is hidden, where they were created, and how. The Devil's Fruits have many similarities to the fruit of the Tree of the Knowledge of Good and Evil, also known as the Tree of Forbidden Fruit, as the two are said to impart superhuman knowledge or power to the person who eats it. But it is said that anyone is forbidden to eat it, or in the case of One Piece it is said that it is a fruit that a demon resides within, as well as the forbidden fruit that was eaten by Adam and Eve. The One Piece characters also disobey these laws, thus eating them and gaining incredible power. In the case of Adam and Eve, they sinned and received a punishment. They were expelled from the Garden of Eden for having eaten the fruit, and with the users of the devil fruit it was something similar, taking away their ability to swim. As we can analyze, Eiichiro Oda may have been based a little on the forbidden fruit, so having some similar aspects. As we can see, there may be other similarities that we don't notice, but we will soon see in the manga. And you, where do you think the fruits originated? Do you have any theories you want to share? Leave in the video comments. Don't forget to leave your likes in the video to help the channel, and also subscribe if you're still new here. The channel is new and needs your help. Thank you so much for watching our video so far. Your support is very important. See you in the next video. Bye.